to my channel. I know it has been quite some time since I have shown my face here on YouTube, and that was completely unintentional. We'll dive right into it with a little bit of an update, but for today's video, I thought I would jump back into YouTube by sharing some of my favorite products that I've been accumulating these past couple of months. If you're new around here, welcome. My name is Andrea. I typically do videos all about beauty, sometimes fashion, sometimes a little bit of luxury and lifestyle. If those are topics that interest you, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on the post notification bell button so you are aware every single time I post a new video, which segues completely into just a little bit of an update of where I've been. Like I said, it was completely unintentional to take off time from YouTube. It was not something I was actively planning. Just before I knew it, like things started getting away from me. Not bad, thankfully, but just one thing after the other. And then before I knew it, we were like days into months. I hadn't posted on YouTube. So I think my last video that I posted was telling you guys or sharing with you guys that we actually bought a new house in the process of selling our old house. So that happened in April. Yeah, we closed the last day of March. So March of this year, we bought a new house. And before then, I was sporadically on and off YouTube because I was like moving and packing and buying a house, and that was a stressful time. And if you guys are new around here and don't know, I also have a baby. I have a toddler. She's gonna be 2 in December. So there's always just like busy things going around. So we bought the house, we were moving in, and obviously I had to take in a couple of days off. And my intention was to show like a part 2 of like our house and then like moving in and all that stuff. But it was so busy during that time moving in, and especially because this is a new house. So there's things that we had to do on there. We were waiting for like the grass to come in. We were waiting for our driveway to come in. And then just for security reasons, I didn't end up doing like a home tour because I just didn't want like the full layout of my house, you know, for people to see and find out. Time was really eaten away with that. And then out of nowhere, we got so incredibly busy at work. You guys didn't know, or if you're new around here, I am an attorney by day. So I'm super busy during the day. And sometimes I'll use like my lunch break or when it's slow or something to actually get some content and editing done if I'm in the office in between meetings or something like that. And I just have not had the opportunity to do that. We were so busy, just didn't leave any time between working, taking care of my baby, and then fixing the house stuff to actually hop onto YouTube. And I actually did have a video that I wanted to get edited and up. It was a long video, so it was hard for me to find time to edit that video. And then by the time that I did get it done, I was having computer issues, and I just thought it was like really untimely to put it up because it had been already months since that makeup was released and since I had tried it. So I decided to scratch that, and then I was gonna film new content, but like I said, we just got so busy. We ended up taking a couple of trips over the summer, so it just was so many things, just life that kind of got in the way. But in the back of my mind, I was like, I need to find some time to film because I really do love doing YouTube. But yeah, that's where I've been. I'm really gonna hope that I can get on a consistent schedule to get videos up for you guys because I do miss editing it. I do miss uploading videos and having content for you guys. If you guys are not following me on TikTok and Instagram, I will leave it right here. I would recommend you do so because I am more active there on the daily, and it's just a lot easier to do short form content. If you guys have any video ideas of what you would like to see, please let me know. I am thinking that I'm gonna do like a beauty room tour or like a beauty room makeover because I do want to have this space just a little bit more fun than just like these plain walls. But again, everything is a process. We're doing one thing to the house and then something else. We're in progress, but I'm gonna try very hard to at least upload, even if it's like a short video, 1 or 2 times a week as much as I can because I do miss YouTube, and I certainly don't want another long period of time when I'm not uploading and then just randomly I'm like, hey, I'm back kind of thing. So that was the update. But like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we're also gonna be talking about some of my favorite beauty products. It has been quite some time since I've done a favorites video. Why not use that as my first video jumping back? So let's talk about some makeup products I have been loving these last couple of months. Let's talk about dry shampoos. It has been years since I've recommended a dry shampoo or loved a dry shampoo this much. And that's because I have thick hair. I have like little low lights and stuff. So now I have color treated hair. My hair is thick and it's wavy, and obviously it's dark. So not all dry shampoos actually work for me. Some dry shampoos I feel like really weigh my hair down and actually make it feel like they're a lot more gritty or oily on my scalp. This is from Saltaire. This is a Santal Bloom dry shampoo. It has shea butter coated rice, starch, lotus, and bamboo to absorb excess oil. It refreshes the hair and adds body to it. And I think it really does do all of these things. So they did actually send me a PR package, and that's when I first tried it out. This is a repurchase that I bought with my own money because I just liked it that much. The one thing I love about this dry shampoo, well, there's a lot of things, but I love the way it smells. It's like a very fresh, soft smell, and it lingers on the hair, but it's not like an overwhelming amount. It's not like a powdery kind of smell, because I feel like some dry shampoos have that. And the thing I love about this one is that if you add it on and like push, I really think it gives you just like such nice volume. And as you can see, when I sprayed it on, it does not leave a white cast, and I have black hair. So you can see very easily if something leaves a white cast or not, and this one does not. But the most important thing is I do think it does absorb the oil that I have on my scalp, especially as somebody who has a lot of hair, and in the summer my scalp tends to sweat a lot more. I really think this does a good job at refreshing my hair, making it look as if I hadn't not washed it for like 3 days or so. I really, really like this. It's also more on the affordable side. It's not really drugstore price. I think it's around $11 or $12, which is a little bit more than drugstore price, but you can get it at Target. It's a lot more inexpensive when you compare it to like Oribe, or when you compare it to like the Dry Bar. This one works way better, and it's still a little bit cheaper. So highly recommend this if you have black hair, dark hair, or if you just have really thick hair. Give this a try for sure. Right, sticking with Saltaire, I gotta give a huge shout out to the Saltaire lip oil balms. So they actually did send me these in PR. I did a whole video about them though. That wasn't sponsored. I just really like them and I wanted to shout them out. So these are the lip oil balms, and as you can see, they come in a variety of colors. They have so many different colors. They have very nice neutral ones, they have a clear one, otherwise they have color and tinted ones. And these look a lot like the Summer Friday ones, and the formula is very similar, but I will say I actually prefer these Saltaire ones. I feel like these Saltaire ones are just a little bit smoother than the Summer Fridays ones. They're also not as sticky, and the Summer Friday ones are good, I will give you that, but I just really, really like these overall. Like I said, I feel like on the lips they're not as sticky. They give you such very nice shine. The pigmentation is really good on them as well. So this one is pear, and then this one is goji, and you can see the color is just really nice and pigmented on there. And these are only like $8. They're literally like a third of the price of the Summer Friday ones. They work just as good as the Summer Friday ones. They have more colors than even the Summer Friday ones do. Also made with really good ingredients. They have coconut oil, shea butter, plant-derived esters, and oil balm nourishes to hydrate the lips with a subtle sheen. Absolutely love these. I have one of these in like all of my purses and in my car, my work bag as well. They just work really well, especially for the price. Like, you honestly can't beat that. Okay, I guess we're sticking with lip products. I do want to talk about one lip gloss that I'm so obsessed with. I cannot take credit. I'm going to try to see who it was that recommended it. I know I have a screenshot somewhere, but this is the Outrageous Effect Volume Plump Effect Lip Gloss from Sephora. This is shade 11, but this is a plumping lip gloss. It is just like a clear with like little shimmers of pink and gold on there. The gloss on here, it is so beautiful. It just has really beautiful little flecks of shimmer, gold and pink on there. So I love using like a lightish pink or like a nude lip liner, and then this on top. It gives you the juiciest, most plumpest lips, but it's not like an intense feeling, kind of like the Too Faced ones. It's a lot more mild than that, but it still does look really nice and full, and it's just so pretty with the like little shimmers and everything. I don't think you can really see it here. I'll do a little close-up of it, but it's such a pretty gloss. If you're a lip gloss girl, you absolutely need this one, especially if you want something that's going to give you like fuller lips. This one is so good. Two more lip products. This one I'm sure you have seen all over TikTok. This is from Wander Skin, and this is the Wander Blading Lip Mask. This is not the one where you apply it on and then you just like peel it off. So this is a mask. It comes out in this bluish kind of tint, and you apply this all over your lips evenly. I did do a review on this on my Instagram if you want to see it like in action, but you apply this on and then you wipe it off. You leave it for a couple of minutes, you wipe it off, and you're gonna get this really beautiful like rosy color. This is beautiful, literally the description of it, but you're gonna get a really beautiful kind of pinkish tone to the lips. I'll show you once this dries a little bit. And I love this, especially for like long days, or if you just want that more kind of like pressed out, like just touch hint of color. That's really, really good to use. And then usually I'll go in with a gloss, something clear or something very similar to like a pinkish gloss, and it looks so good. Let me see if I can show you guys. Okay, I don't want to wipe it off completely, but here you can see just a really beautiful, soft kind of pinkish magenta. It probably gets even darker if you let it sit a little bit more. But yeah, really fun makeup product because you get a nice little effect afterwards, but it does look kind of cool that you have, you know, blue lips for a little bit. And this is very much a stain, so I'm wiping off with a makeup remover wipe, and you can still see that it is on there. So you want to have a good cleanser when you're taking it off, but it works so well, especially for long lasting lips. That's such a good one. And then the last lip product I have for you guys is one that has had kind of a resurgence this past year. It went viral on TikTok and Instagram, and you always know that that's how the girlies let you know that something is really good. This is from Clinique. This is the Black Honey Almost lipstick. So it does look like a black little gelatin here, but when you apply it, you get the most beautiful, I mean, that's like a perfect way to describe it. It's like a black honey. It's like a clearish with a tint of like maroon for the lips. And it just looks so beautiful. This with like a terracotta lip liner and this over it, I absolutely love. And because this is more of like a shiny kind of gloss, I wouldn't say it's like just a hint of color or it's super sheer. You definitely get color on the lips on here. It's a beautiful color like this, but you get a little bit of shine as well. It's not as much as having like a lip gloss on, but it's just the perfect amount of sheen to the lips. It looks absolutely stunning on literally everyone. There's a reason that this has gone viral. It's because so many people with so many different skin tones can use it. But if you are a little bit more on the fair side and you think this might be a little bit too dark, they actually do have another one that leans a little bit more pink. So I highly recommend trying this out though. Like, it's been a minute since I've tried some Clinique products and I absolutely love this one. Definitely check it out. Just kidding. I have 3 more lip products, but they're the same category, so we'll just talk about them all at the same time. Aren't new by any means, but they have been circulated a lot more in these particular shades, and I think everybody needs them. So these are the Artist Pencils from Makeup Forever. I have these small ones here. So the cool thing about these pencils, if you've never tried these Makeup Forever Artist Pencils, the reason they're called Artist Pencils is because you can use them for your waterline, you can use them as eyeliner on your eyes, obviously, you can use them as like face makeup, you can use them for lip liner. So they're very versatile, and when you think about how much each of these are and how many ways you can use them, I think it's actually not that bad of a value, because normally, you know, some other lip liners in this realm are charging the same thing, and those are specifically or primarily only used as lip liners, whereas these you can use for whatever. So these colors in particular have just been going viral because these are the prettiest colors to use for lip liners, but also really just versatile for many skin tones. So that top one here is Wherever Walnut, the middle one is Anywhere Caffeine, and then the bottom one is Limitless Brown. I love all of these. You can tell that even though these are the minis, I have used them so much and I get so much use out of them because I do use them as eyeliners, especially like the more Limitless Brown one. For eyeliners and lip liners, I absolutely love these. If you are adding to your makeup wish list, especially with the Sephora sale coming around, I would highly recommend picking up some of these, or you can wait for the holidays to see if they come up with another set, but these are so, so good. All right, moving on to brows. I have one brow product to talk to you guys about. This is a brow gel. This is from Make Beauty. This is the Infinite Hold Sculpting Brow Gel. Comes in this really pretty, vibrant red packaging. Here is what the little wand looks like, and as it sounds, this is a sculpting infinite holding brow gel, and this works so good. If you have very thick brows, if you live in a very hot stage where you want your makeup to last, if you're going swimming, this is amazing. I took this with all my trips this summer, and in the heat that we've been having, I was using this a lot, and it really held my brows together so nicely. What I love about this is that it does not disrupt the product underneath, because sometimes I feel like I will go in with my brow pencil and then I'll use a brow over it, and then it either adds a lot more color, it moves it around, or it just kind of like wets it a little bit, and it takes a long time for it to like actually set. Or if you have a really thick holding brow gel, it's gonna feel like hairspray on your brows. This doesn't give you any of that. It really just coats them. It dries down, it's not crunchy, but you're gonna get a long lasting hold. And I think this one, if I'm not mistaken, is around $19 or $20. So it's not the cheapest brow gel for sure, but I think it works a lot better than even some high-end ones. Definitely check out Make Beauty. I actually did a collab with them last year on a concealer that I really like for no makeup looks. So definitely check them out. You can buy them on TikTok as well, or you can buy them online. Two foundations to talk about. This next one, I'll try to speed through it because I'm not the first one to talk about it and this isn't new, but this is the Haus Labs Tri-Clone Skin Tech Foundation. I mean, do I really need to say much about this? This is the most beautiful foundation that I have tried in such a long time. Before this foundation, my go-to event foundation was the Too Faced Born This Way. It gave you a beautiful demi-matte finish. It looked like your skin but better, just a little bit more matte. There was a huge color range on there. I loved the way it blended out, and the coverage was a medium coverage that was very buildable. This one I think does all of that, but like even a step more. I feel like this one leans a little bit more towards like a satin finish, and that's what I really like about it. You can build this up so it's not like an intense coverage as soon as you put it on, but you still get really good medium coverage. But when you apply it on, even if you apply like 2 pumps of it, your skin looks satin. It looks flawless. It's not dewy, but it's also not matte. It's not the longest lasting foundation. There's definitely some that are longer lasting, but I'm okay with it. This is my event foundation, and if I want it to be long lasting, I'll just go ham on like the translucent powder, the setting sprays and stuff, but I still really love the way that this looks. I've used this for everyday wear. I use this for special events, and I really like it. If you are like me and you are late to the bandwagon to try that out, I highly recommend you try it out. Next one is a stick foundation that I have been loving. This is N60, the Neutral Honey Skin Foundation Stick from Bobbi Brown. So this is like a revamp of their stick foundation, and this is so good. When you see it, look at how easily this just applies on. This fits my color perfectly. Yeah, it goes like right in there. But seriously, look at how it just applies on, glides on so nicely. Look at that coverage as well. You're getting such good coverage with this foundation. It's very soft, blends out so nicely. Look at that. My fingers aren't even like getting stuck on there. It just blends out so nicely. I love this one. I feel like sometimes stick foundations either tend to lean like super oily, or they're so smooth to apply, but then they don't last when you're blending them out or when you're applying it actually to your face. And then if you do apply it on, or if they're a little bit more heavier or thick, they're harder to blend out. This one does a really good combination of both of them. I was genuinely impressed. I didn't have such high hopes for Bobbi Brown's foundation stick because I had tried one of theirs before, but this one really proved me wrong. It looks so nice on the skin. It does give you more of that natural finish where, like I said, I think you do have to build it up into some areas, and it's not dewy or matte, but I really love that because it's just so easy to manipulate whatever look you want. If you're looking for a new foundation, I highly recommend checking this one out. This one has been my go-to, even over my Hourglass stick foundation. Last two products to talk about are both powder products. This is from Pat McGrath. This is the Baby Pink Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. I also did a little review on Instagram on this guy, but it is so good. If you have darker complexion than mine, I think you're gonna have to use the other shade because this is very light. You can see that on there. But this is so beautiful on the skin. It just blurs pretty much everything out, and it really does leave just like a really soft finish. Because this is a baked product as well, it feels very lightweight on the skin, which is what I really like. And most importantly, even though this is a blurring under eye powder, it doesn't cake up underneath the eyes, and it doesn't feel heavy underneath there. I really like this. You can see because I've already made such a dent on this guy. Yeah, this is worth all of the hype. But like I said, if you have maybe even my complexion, I'm a little bit more tan now, my complexion or darker, I would recommend trying out the other one because this one might be a little bit too light. And last product to talk to you guys about is a new bronzer from the drugstore. It has been quite some time since I've liked a bronzer from the drugstore. This is from Kokie Cosmetics. This is the matte bronzer in the shade Heat Wave. This is a soft matte finish bronze. So this is the matte bronzer, and they have, I think, 3 other different shades. I actually use another one. I actually use this other one. This is Sunlit Peach, and I use this one. This is Heat Wave. So this is a matte bronzer. This one has a little bit more of a sun-kissed kind of shimmer to it, and you can see that this one is lighter. So I will use this one all over for like bronzing, and then right on the top of my cheeks, as if I were to add like a bronzer topper or a blush topper, I will use this one right here to give me a little bit more warmth and just a little bit more of a sunlit look. And I really like these. They're very smooth and buttery. You can see how my fingers working on there are so pigmented. They don't lean too much to brown or too red. So the top one, you can barely see it because I have a tan going on right now, is the Sunlit Peach. And then the bottom one is Heat Wave. So I just like combining both of them, and both of them give me a really beautiful kind of sun-kissed look to the skin. Best thing of all is that these are only like $8. And if you use my coupon code, which I will leave here and I have down below, you guys can save an additional 25% off on all Kokie makeup. I really, really like these, especially for being drugstore price. I think these are so good. All right, you guys, so that was it for today's video. I will be sure to link all of the products that I mentioned down below in the description bar. Like I said, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram as well if you want to see more on the daily kind of post, but I am going to try my hardest to really stick with making more content for you guys because I miss doing it. I miss chatting with you guys. I miss posting and uploading. And yeah, I just really want to be more active and more present on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your patience. If you guys have any video recommendations that you'd like to see, like maybe the room tour or the decorating stuff, please let me know. All of the social media and products are going to be linked down below for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.